Darth Revan, Dark Lord of the Sith, and later the Prodigal Knight. Savior, conqueror, villain, and hero. He was many things. While those are definitely some glorious titles to have, Revan has actually gone through a lot behind the scenes, so let's talk about his hidden beef with the Jedi and the Sith. Revan was never a conventional Jedi by any means. He had multiple teachers on many planets, and the most unconventional teacher he had was of course Kreia, later known as Darth Traya. His independent and quick thinking is what caused a schism amongst the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, between those who wanted to fight in the wars to support the Republic, the Revanchists, and those who advocated waiting, siding with the Jedi Council. After his victory over the Mandalorians and his return as a Dark Lord of the Sith, many more Jedi were converted to the dark side to join his cause against the Republic. While he was later redeemed and sent to defeat Malak, his reputation actually isn't all that fantastic amongst the Jedi. After all, would you really trust someone who openly defied your orders and then tried conquering your home? No. Especially if he started advocating for some new teachings like marriage or love, which are taboo in the Jedi religion. You can understand that amongst the inner circle of the Jedi Council, Revan's reputation wasn't exactly the best. In the end, the two parties came to a compromise. To save him from public embarrassment, Revan and his wife Bastila were hailed as heroes of the Republic and remained as honorary members of the Jedi Order, while they were allowed to live their private, married life in a small apartment on Coruscant. Revan's heroics were kept in the public records, but his motivations and his lessons were swept under the rug. Though his son would later play a crucial role in Republic politics, and his descendant Satil Shan would become a Grand Master of the Jedi Order, so the family line of Revan would surely have been legendary and well-liked by the Republic. To the Sith, on the other hand, we do hear some positive praise about Revan. He was one of the Sith Lords who inspired Darth Vane's Rule of Two, and the idea that one must pursue the dark side wholeheartedly, lest he fails completely. But we need to take note that this was from a holocron he created when he was still Darth Revan. In the MMORPG Star Wars The Old Republic, which takes place about 300 years after KOTOR, there are a cult of worshippers known as the Revanites, followers of Revan, advocates of wielding both sides of the Force. At this point in time, the Sith Empire was ruled by a certain Darth Vitiate, who was from a line of pure-blood Sith that had fled the galaxy during the Great Hyperspace War centuries earlier. The Revanites were considered heretics in his empire because Revan was never considered a true Sith. In fact, he merely splintered off from Vitiate's influence, and in the end, he never stayed true to the Sith way of life. I do think that if he remained in the teachings of the Sith, a similar cleansing of information would have to be done, forming more imperial propaganda, perhaps presenting the redeemed Revan as a weakling, a former shell of a once great Sith Lord who was so easily defeated by Vitiate. In the end, Revan's legacy was a complicated mix, influencing both the Jedi and Sith orders, saving the Republic, yet playing a part in its doom due to his Sith knowledge. Anyways, that's it for today. If there are more things you would like me to cover, just let me know down in the comments. Cheers!